You're looking at the dashboard for SKAN Pro. What is the dashboard? Well, this is the 30,000 foot view of the interface of everything that's going on in your company as far as our assessment is concerned. So why do you want to consider SKAN Pro? Well, for two reasons. One is we have an interactive platform that you're looking at right now where you can manage your employees and manage your applicants for a position and use our software to help you develop these people, hire the right people, and when you hire them to know exactly how you need to develop them moving forward. So we're going to begin with your understanding of the interface here with all things SKAN Pro. This is where you begin, your dashboard. The first field that we're looking at is if you have a position open and you have put the word out there on Indeed or whatever platform you use to announce a position that you're hiring for, and people start to apply for the job and you're thumbing through resumes, and then you decide, you know what, we want to use the SKAN Pro assessment to pre-screen the people to know where they are on their communication skills and their relationship skills and so on and so forth. Well, this is where you will see the people whom you have sent the application out to but have not completed it yet. It will tell you the completion date of when they've done it. But right now, as this field shows, these two people have not completed the assessment. If you want to resend the assessment, you would click this link, this icon here, or you can click this one and copy the link directly into an email and email it to those individuals. You don't want them to take too much time and not responding. That may tell you a lot about who that person is that's applying for a job. But generally speaking, once people get the invitation, if they're serious about the job, they're going to take the assessment right away. And when they do, those completed assessments will populate right here in this field. And of course, as a number of people complete the assessments, it will only show so many, and then you can hit see all and it will open up a page to show you all of them. Now, if you're, and I'll show you in just a little bit how to send those invitations out. Let's look at employees. Now you have a handful of managers that you want to see where they are on the scale of the competencies that SKAN Pro measures against the personality types. Well, this is where you're going to do that. You are going to have your completed pending employee SKAN assessments right here. So you have one that has not completed his assessment yet. And if you want to send the invitation out to all of your employees, you will simply click this. This search bar will populate every employee in your organization that you have listed in the app. And then you can simply hit send invite and the assessment will go out to all of your employees. If you only want to send it to one employee or a few employees, then you click the drop down, identify the number of employees. And of course, we only have two listed here for example's sake. But if you have 30, 40, 50 managers listed in here, then it will populate all of those and you will simply go through and click the ones that you want the invitation to go to. And then, of course, as they complete the assessment, it will show up here and it will give you a completion date of when it was completed. And then, of course, you can get a quick view of the results. And this is what it looks like. You click this and you get the first graphic, which is the personality page. I'm not going to go into an explanation of these graphics. We do have a video called SKAN Pro Tutorial that gives more detail in what these terms mean and how to read these graphics. And here's the competency graphic. This tells you how a person communicates, how well they inspire other people, how well they empower other people, so on and so forth. And this, of course, is the third graphic. Again, I'm not going to go into detail in this video because we have a video called SKAN Pro Tutorial that I really would encourage you to watch to get a deeper understanding. Now, that being said, If you were to reach out to us and say, I love the platform, I love the assessment, this is what we want, then we're going to send you through a certification process that will really help you understand your platform, the software, and to understand the assessment. So anyway, that's where you get a quick view. If you want to download the results, then you would click this button right here, and it will download the results into a PDF for you where you can save into a file if you so choose. So let's move on to another field. These final two fields currently are what we do for you. Okay, so SKAN 360 is the assessment where you have a manager and you want your manager to know how his direct reports think, what their opinion is about his or her leadership. Now, I can promise you, as you probably well know, 360-degree conversations, 360-degree assessments are not always fun, but I can promise you, leaders who are willing to go through a 360 assessment are leaders who absolutely want to do better. Currently, you outsource this to us, and we do the work for you. And then once it's complete, the results automatically populate to your dashboard, as you are seeing right here. And then you will simply download the report. And this is what the report looks like. Once you hit download, you will see the competency graphics. By the way, there are no personality graphics to the 360, just servant leadership and transformational leadership and the overall scores. There are no names. This was the one person that took this assessment. Again, this is just for sample sake. And here is employee one. So there will not be any names tied to this because we want this to be anonymous. If you have 10 employees that would take the assessment about one manager, we don't want that manager to know who said what. So it's going to be anonymous. If you are the president and CEO, or you are the HR manager and you want to know, then we can certainly give you that information. But right now, this is outsourced to us. But when the project is complete, it automatically populates to your page. The final field is called IPD Reports Employees. What does this mean? Once again, this is a project that you outsource to us where the results show up in your dashboard. IPD stands for Individualized Performance Development. You have access to SKAN Pro. You use this as a means to develop your managers, to pre-screen employees. But in the event where you would say, you know what, we have some managers that we would like some professional coaching to be done. You reach out to us, we get the project started, and we do the IPD, the Individualized Performance Development Coaching. And once the project is complete, then these results will automatically show up in your dashboard, and you'll be able to, once again, click this and download the report for each of those managers that went through this. If you're paying for a project like this, then you absolutely have the right to see the progress of the people whom we have coached for you. So that's what your dashboard looks like. It is a very cool tool for you to get an overall view of how your team is doing, to look at the reports, and to know how to coach people. So that's your dashboard. The next video is going to be about employees. How do you manage your app with the Employees tab? We'll talk about that in the next video.